Each 4 years, World Congress of Scientists around CZECH-IN is held. CZECH-IN Congress was held 13 times during last 44 years. The first one was in Gdańsk, Poland in 1967. During the time, Congress venues visited 4 continents several times. The last Congress was held in Wuhan, China, and the next Congress will be held in Saskatoon, Canada. The Congress travels around the globe because knowledge of specific conditions of the country is very important for understanding the own positions of each scientist or trader. 13th International Rapeseed Congress was held in Prague 5th till 9th June 2011. Main topic of this Congress was efficiency in rapeseed production and use. New findings were presented in 9 sessions to 831 participants who have entered the new Congress Center of Prague. Prague is the capital of Czech Republic. It is a small country, but oilseed rape is one of the most popular crops and it is grown at 400,000 hectares. The 13th World Congress in Prague is co-organized by Union of Oilseed Growers and Processors. It is composed of 812 farmers, 9 biodiesel producers, 15 traders, 12 seed companies, 4 universities, and research institutes are members of Union of Oilseed Growers and Processors. Members receive advisory services, results of own research, international contacts and publications. Each point of this agenda explains how scientific language and methodology is incorporated to the language of industry and also by farmers and vice versa. Farming sector in the Czech Republic is using very productive technology on large-scale farms. Modern farming is science-based. The science is very close to the culture and history. Therefore, Prague with uncommon beauty with preserved heritage of over 1000 years of coexistence and interaction of Czech, German and Jewish cultures is a good place to host the Congress. Finally, the Congress venue, Prague Congress Center, is a special place by itself. One would expect that scientists will use internet communication instead of traveling to the congresses. Opposed to that, the number of participants on last congresses is reaching a record attendance. Traditionally, CZECH-IN, as a group of scientists around oilseed rape, organizes all these congresses. Chairman of CZECH-IN is always from the country where the next congress will be held. Mr. Baranek from s.r.o was nominated as president of the Congress. He has chaired also CZECH-IN for last 4 years before the Congress. Czech Union of Oilseed Growers and Processors was supported by German Union of Development of Oilseed Rape, UFOP, who have nominated Mr. Wolfgang Fried from Germany to care about communication with authors of articles through other members of scientific committee.
You were the responsible people here in Prague to organize the Congress. I have just helped you a little bit. So it's important for such an international Congress to have international partners involved, because you have to take care that all the regions of the world are involved, the different scientific communities are involved and the different topics are covered. So that is the duty of the International Organizing Committee, I think, and that's what we have tried to do, and I hope that we have been of some support and help for you.
Also, the venue and communication with all the people concerned need to be well prepared. Alice Traegerová with CZECH-IN staff has taken these tasks as they are professional organizers of the Congress. We may ask what draws interest of participants to travel to the Congresses. It was already mentioned that the natural conditions are unique and very different in each country. But also the broad span of Congress helps to train each specialist as details of each of 9 sessions offer, especially genetics, biotechnology, plant protection, crop management, milling, feed, biofuel, policy, economics and trade are adding needed details in articles which compose the Bible for oilseed trade people for next 4 years. One of the problems is that there are too many articles and researchers, and each researcher has the problem to formulate the topic of his or her next research. One of examples of discussions over the topic priority is against biofuels.
I don't like that word biodiesel. Biodiesel, in my view, is grasping something from the hungry and giving something to the rich.
Other researchers argue in their articles that new materials developed there are showing how new materials like enzymes are increasing potential of the biofuel sector. This contradiction between supporters and opponents of biofuels is good base for selection of topics of new research.
At the moment there are quite heavy competition between the food application and biofuel, and there is a lack of oil on the market. There was one presentation about the canola, one of interesting antioxidant, which could be increased the level by some heat treatment of seeds before the crushing. There was also an interesting presentation about the plant sterols, which are one of the active ingredients for cholesterol lowering used in many food applications. And I think that people also doesn't know that the rapeseed oil is one of the biggest source in the plant sterols.
Each day, all participants have begun by visit of lectures in one of large Congress halls. Parallel sessions where scientific papers were presented lasted till the evening. Congress participants could select posters during coffee breaks and discuss with its authors on Wednesday evening when they were present beside their poster. Lectures are generalizing and parallel sessions are adding details to the new product and market segment development, what is the business outcome of the conference, which the history of oilseed sector is proving. Possible new features and opinions were discussed during workshops.
I think whole genomic sequencing for us is important. I think it is important information to us. But for other information about breeding, it's important for breeders. We are not breeders, so we just care about this genomics information.
Author of each of 150 oral presentations was invited to deliver full text of the paper. But not all of them could do it because of technological secrets or authors' rights, which are kept by international scientific journals. Therefore, participation at such Congress gives the opportunity to know the author and discuss methodological and other details. CZECH-IN keeps in its database articles from all previous Congress for its members. Also, PowerPoint presentation can be published if author agrees. Some of oral presentations was moved to poster presentation. Poster receives its number and is displayed as a wallpaper besides other posters. Authors were present besides their posters twice during the Congress. Roughly half of Congress participants had no lecture, neither oral presentation nor poster, arriving only for learning purposes. One would say that coffee breaks, field trips, dinners are only the leisure part of the program. Coffee was served at the corridors with a beautiful view of Prague Castle. Stands of sponsors were located along the walls. Discussions between representatives of innovative business have transferred information about findings to the practice. sponsors have shown how they approach scientific findings by their technologies and products. Each day was long. Therefore, evening program was welcomed by majority of participants. There were many opportunities to visit some social or cultural event. Some of them were part of the Congress program, other cultural evenings were voluntary. Visits of Kutná Hora, Čapí hnízdo and Žofín were offered by organizers and sponsors. Many participants stay longer in the Czech Republic, taking post-Congress tours or individual trips. Field trips were organized on the last day of the Congress. It was possible to compare two public experimental trials of Czech University of Life Sciences in Prague with private experimental trials of BAFS or Syngenta. Private experiments shown performance of seeds and chemical products. Public experiments shown ecological alternative to these products.
Yeah, I'm Dietmar Brauer from Germany. My breeding company NPZ Lemke is mainly active in oilseed rape breeding. For some our breeding items we will change a little bit during this Congress. Yes, I think so. We discuss it normally after the Congress in a meeting and then we take our decision.
The success of Congress can be considered from attendance of 831 participants. From them, the majority was from Europe, and only from Germany 160 participants have arrived. 152 participants have arrived from Asia. 99 of them were from China. 129 participants arrived from North America. Participants have arrived from 39 countries total. Congress has shown chances for development of new market segments in all branches of economy. Yellow seeds are beneficial for feeding animals. Biofuel of third generation can process waste oils and produce special materials including medical products. Emergence of high oleic, low linoleic varieties causes divisions of edible oils for frying and for salads on the market. But each presented article has shown similar potential. Invitation for the next Congress to Canola Country, Canada for 2015 is valid also for you. Number of innovations and participants there will be definitely much higher than in Prague, as the development of oilseed sector is scientifically managed. Field trips will also show Canadian success of protein plants. Who knows what else?
Yes, my name's Denise Maurice and I'm from the Canola Council of Canada. I'm the VP of Crop Production and I came to the Congress today to actually interact with scientists and people with new perspectives to bring the whole crop production of canola to a whole new level, get some ideas, and certainly the interaction is going to be the key. We want to welcome everyone to come to Saskatoon in 2015 and celebrate the wonderful research that they're doing.
13th Oilseed Rape Congress in Prague 2011 is over. 4 years of hard work of scientists divide us from the 14th Congress in Saskatoon. Emergence of the new market segments is fully dependent on this science-based sector. Science in oilseed rape is competing with natural benefits and advantages of soybeans and palm oil.